So, estimating. Question, what is estimating? In math, to estimate means to find something close to the correct answer. And we can estimate using rounding that we just learned, okay? So, we can do estimating when we add or subtract. We can estimate when we multiply and divide. We can even estimate with fractions, but we're not going to go there, okay? So, the first thing is to determine the place value. That's where we're going to circle. Do we need to go to hundreds, tens, etc.? This one in particular is asking us to go to hundreds, okay? So, if we have 725 and it's asking us to go to the hundreds, remember we underline the 7 and we circle the 2, right? Underline the 6, circle the 1, okay? So, on both of them, are we going to go up or down?
Down.
Down, right? Because the numbers are less than 5. So it's going to become 700 and 600. And then we just do what we already know how to do. We already know how to add and subtract, right? 700 plus 600 equals 1300, okay? Now, on the second one, we multiply. So first we need to determine the rounding value, place value, and it's going to be tens this time, okay? So we're going to underline the tens, and we're going to circle the ones, okay? I didn't quite circle the ones there, sorry. There you go. Okay. So, 295 is going to run up or down?
Up.
Up, right? To 300. Then we have 17. The 7, is that rounding up or down? Up to 20, right? Now, what we need to do now, we multiply. And remember the trick with the tens? The tens are just zeros that you add at the end, right? So what's 3 times 2? 6, right? And how many zeros are there? 3. So we're going to go ahead and just put the 3 zeros in the answer, okay? And that becomes 6,000, okay? Does that make sense? Okay. Now, I don't want you to do all of the work today. We have we have 3 pages. Do one and a half today, and then 1.5 tomorrow, okay? Got it? Okay. Okay, so let's work on some examples, okay? From page 1, okay? And if you look at, we'll do the example, even though it's already done there for us, but that way we'll be able to do it. Oh, sorry. Okay. 267 plus 835, okay? So, we need to go ahead and we know the answer already, you know, without rounding. We need to go ahead and round now, okay? So it says on the top, to round to the nearest tens, right? I even circled that for you, right? So the nearest 10 will mean the 6 and the 3, right? Do you agree with me? Okay, so we underline the 6, we underline the 3, we circle the ones, right? Okay? 267, is the 7 going to go up or down? Up. 835, is it going to go up or down? Up, right? So I'm going to put the arrows over here because I'm running out of space over there. 267 is going to go up. So what's next after 6?
70.
70, right? Good. Okay. 835, what's going to be the number?
840.
840, right? Because the 3 goes into a 4. That's what's next, okay? And then we add, right? So 0 plus 0?
0.
7 plus 4? You can move the board if you need to. 11, right? Okay. And then 8 plus 2, and then plus 1?
11.
11, right? And notice how close it is to the actual answer, 1102. Do you see that? Okay. Now, there's going to be another type of problem that you're going to encounter, okay? And that will include multiplying, okay? So when you reach to the day 2, tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and do some multiplying, okay? So, again, 314 times 69, and it says estimate to the nearest tens, okay? So, pretending we don't know the answer, okay? Just so we can estimate it. Let's look at the nearest tens. It's going to be 1 and 6, right? Do we agree on that? And then we circle the ones, which is the 4 and the 9, right? So let's look at the 4. Is that going to run up or down?
Down.
Down. And the 9, is it going to run up or down?
Up.
Up, right? So, 314 will round to what?
310.
And 10, right? because the 1 will stay, you know, where it is, and that becomes a 10. 69 is rounding up
70.
70, right? Okay, do me a favor and move that a little bit, sorry. Okay, good. 310 times 7. Now, this in itself will seem like it's a really hard problem, but we can remember, just ignore the zeros, okay? And we can just multiply and add those zeros at the end, okay? So the answer is going to have a 0 and a 0 at the end, right? Because it has the 2 zeros on the top. Do you see that? Do you understand what I'm doing there, girls? Yes? Okay, good. 7 times 1. What's 7 times 1?
7.
7. What's 7 times 3?
21.
21, right? So the answer is going to be close to 21,700, which is pretty close to the actual answer, 21,666, okay?
So this is not the
That's the real answer. Okay, so the question was, is this not the answer? No, this is the real answer. This over here is the estimate, okay?
Oh, okay.
Now this one will take you 5 minutes to do. This one right here. This one took us only like 30 seconds to do, okay? So when we have a multiple choice test like on the star, if we estimate, at least we know if we're in the right ballpark, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, work on the plus today, and then if we need to do a few more multiplication ones tomorrow, we will, okay? Deal? Okay, good deal. I'll see if I